¿Cómo estás? Tata still masters last round quickest draw by Liren versus Caruana. Let's see. E4, E5, Knight F3, Knight C6, Bishop B5, A6, and we come to the Rio Lopez. And let's keep playing because we know the general moves. C3. Here always remember that E4 pawn is not vulnerable because Knight into E4 leads to Queen E2. Attacking. Now D5, protect the knight. D3, knight goes back. Now comes D4, attacking 2. Now only move is Bishop B6, and now we have D5, Knight E4. Clear advantage for white. So after C3 here comes D6, and so after D6 here comes D4. As the usual move, bishop has to go back. Now Bishop E3. Now remember E4 is still not vulnerable because knight into E4 we have Bishop D5 attacking 2 pieces. So it cannot be played. So after Bishop E3, black goes castles. So now knight BD2, H6, gaining space. H3, we will also gain space. And now Rook E8, Rook E1, positional moves, Rook B8. Rook has to leave that diagonal, go to B5 as usual, Bishop C2. Now comes BB7. Now you can see that E4 pawn is the target. All play on E4, protect and defend. A3. So now ED4, CD4. Now comes knight E7 with the idea knight G6. Now knight H4, block knight G6. Knight goes to C6, knight comes back, knight goes back to E7, knight goes to H4, blocking G6, and by repetition, draw. They went for a quick draw, they were not in the mood to play. So let's see the next game. D.Gukesh black versus Vincent. This is a great game, there were some traps, so let's see. D4, knight F6, C4, E6, knight F3, D5, knight comes forward, Bishop B4, pinning, E3, castles, Bishop D2. So very solid. He has already said, oh, I want the draw. This is the kind of move that this is. No fights, just draw. B6, CD5, ED5. Both of them trying to maneuver, outmaneuver, but nothing happening. Both are of great strength. Rook E8, blocking E4. Maybe the E4 will become outpost at some time, but it's just a long run. BD6 goes back. Won't give the double bishop pair. Rook E1. Here, best move would have been Bishop A6, removing this very strong bishop on D3. But this is not done. Here, best move is Bishop A6, removing this very strong bishop on D3. But that was not done. Bishop takes A6, knight into A6, A3, C6 would have been much better for black. Slightly better possibly, but here he went for BG4, dubious move. Still it's like equal position, slight better for white, H3, and we have Bishop H5 moves back, E4, break open the center, takes, and now knight BD7. White is better because he has more pieces in center, BG5, pin that, Queen C8. Now Queen B3 was a good move, followed by Bishop F3, GF3. Knight into E4 and FE4, a strong center, would have given white some great chances, but this was not played. White went for a series of exchanges because he was already in the mood for a draw, as you know. Bishop takes, and here comes knight into F6, knight takes. And now, as you can see, Bishop E4, Rook B8, protect that. So here, Queen D3 was played. Better would have been a slight better move, Bishop C6, taking over this weak square, and after Rook E1, Queen E1, and Bishop F3, we have the chances more on these white square weaknesses and the E file. But it should be a draw because the bishops are of opposite color, white and black. So Queen D3 is played, and let's go BG6, and now knight H4. Now came a super move, Queen E6, pinning the rook. Now you see that if the bishop moves, there will be a force attack on the back ranks and white will lose. So always see what your opponent has played and why. So knight takes a G6, takes, and now we go to C3, protect our rook on E1. So here comes unpinning move, and now we have Queen D7, Queen C4. Now Bishop C6 is the threat. King G7 moves forward. Bishop C6, Rook takes E1, takes. Queen F5, G3. A super move of very high class. You can see that if you capture Queen H3, there comes Bishop E8, threatening F7. And after Rook E8, exchange down. Super move played by Vincent. Last idea, last trap. So after g3, black just played rook h8. He saw through this trap because D.Gukesh is also 2700, great player. So h4, and now we have to play queen g4, pinning the d pawn, and now rook e4, go back, queen h3, queen f1, trying to exchange queens, go for the draw, queen c8, trying to just irritate little bit, f5, rook e8, now all exchanges takes, and here both of them decided to take the draw.